You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we knew this would happen. We were waiting for it. And that is it's racism in the NFL that's caused Shedeur Sanders to drop out of the NFL's first round. Now, keep something in mind. Cam Ward, a black man, was the number 1 overall pick in this draft. Caleb Williams, last year, the guy I didn't have ranked number 1 on my board, I had Jaden Daniels, also a black dude, by the way. Had Michael Penix Jr. 3 on my list, also a black guy, last I checked. But nonetheless, Caleb Williams, number 1 overall pick, with a pink phone and fingernails and crying in the stands with his mama, still got picked number 1 overall in the draft. Deshaun Watson got $230 million fully guaranteed, but the NFL is racist against Shedeur Sanders. Jamaal Bowman, former representative, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember where exactly he pulled the fire alarm from. I think it was New York, has come out and accused the NFL of racism. The coaches, the scouts, the general manager, I guess, partridge in a pear tree. Black national anthem played last night prior to the damn draft. These people are crazy as hell. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. And that's not all we got. We got Josina Anderson, who used to work for ESPN. I can't believe she's still not there because she's perfect for him. She's triggered and bothered by the fact that Shedeur didn't get drafted. By the way, the odds makers have come out. I put that video out earlier. They believe he's going to be the first pick in the second round by the Cleveland Browns. That's where the odds are at this point. It's just crazy as hell. The only person that may be crazier is actually Mel Kiper. Because somebody literally put out, guys, a greatest hits of last night of Mel Kiper losing his shit over Shedeur Sanders not getting drafted. And he pissed all over the time that Cam Ward and Jackson Dart deserved last night with Sanders propaganda.
We all did. He played like every week, just was on TV. Like, I watched football my whole life. I played football. Like, he knows how to play. Like, we need competent quarterbacks. Not like the potential of, he jumps off the page. Josh Allen has no rings right now. Like, so it's not about, I don't know, man. It's just the way y'all talk about him. Like, it's the, okay, you got the football evaluation.
You remember when it was racism that people wouldn't take dual threat quarterbacks? Now it's racism if you don't take, if you don't take a pocket passing quarterback. We need a scorecard. We can't keep up with the virtue signaling from these people.
Then you got his dad and what Deion brings to the table as an active father, as an active black father in his black son's life. And we all know what that is, whether we want to admit it or not. But it's not only that. It's the way Shedeur dresses, it's the way he talks, and it's culture, in my opinion. You see him at the draft last night. He's wearing all black. He got the ill chain on, and he talks like a rapper. And I keep hearing, he's entitled. He feels entitled. I don't know. It's like entitled. So like these white boys that came before him don't feel entitled. Eli Manning, Archie Manning, when they said he don't want to play for San Diego, don't draft me. That's not entitlement, but that was acceptable. That was okay.
Hold on. I was talking to somebody about this exact scenario yesterday. And the fact is, for the time that it happened, and I think it was 2004, there was backlash against Archie Manning and Eli Manning and that whole Phillip Rivers swap. That got criticized a lot. The difference between now and then, social media was not around, or the world would have exploded over what it was that Archie and Eli did in order to get Eli off the Chargers over to the Giants. Make no mistake, there was backlash for that, but with no social media, people can't remember that. It was a different time.
For him to do that? But Shedeur is not entitled. Shedeur is just tired of being, and I don't know Shedeur, so let me not, whatever, but I've been in those spaces before. I've been in those spaces. A lot of people don't know I did some work with the NFL at the Combine before, back in the days, way back in the days. But like I've been in spaces like that in education.
Cleaning toilets?
In politics and in sports. He's tired of being poked and prodded at every step of the process. Answering the same questions a million times. Poked and prodded. What a lot of these GMs, and not just the GMs, the scouts, the people involved in these evaluations and the drafts and all that, a lot of those people, they want you as a player to submit to them in the process. Whether consciously or subconsciously, they want you to submit. They want to feel like you've submitted to them. That's what they want. And Shedeur, I saw one interview with Louis Riddick, and Field Yates.
Let me just stop it right there, because I don't want to watch this whole thing. America continues to fear strong black men who come from means and have a strong sense of themselves without submitting to, quote, dominant culture. This guy's a lunatic. I mean, he's a psycho, really and truly. You got to be kidding me. And look, you can feel it brewing. It's been brewing on social media. It's been percolating. You could tell some small racism. Those shots were starting to be fired around Shedeur. Again, in a draft where a black man goes number 1 overall. Guys, this is crazy as hell. This is where we are in sports, by the way. It's unbelievable. I saw this and just shook my head. So, Josina Anderson from last night was triggered because Clay Matthews gave a shout out to Trump. She was also mad because no African-American women in the NFL draft coverage. And my goodness, she has been banging the drum as an advocate for Shedeur Sanders for I don't know how long. So here we go. Please stop showing the empty Shedeur couch. Shedeur Sanders needs to use all this fuel just like Lamar Jackson did. Critics can become footstools. League source to me why they had quarterback Shedeur Sanders ahead of Jackson Dart. Quote, I don't like the Ole Miss system. So she's saying that one of the teams had Shedeur ranked ahead of Jackson Dart. That's great, but it doesn't matter if that's not the team that's drafting, and their scouts and them don't view it that way. Not only that, but the Giants wanted a mobile quarterback. Brian Daboll and Josh Allen, anybody? They wanted a guy that could get up and scoot. And he's got a better arm. He's got a stronger arm than Shedeur. And it's not close. I mean, if Tyler Shuck wasn't involved, I mean, Jackson would have arguably the strongest arm, him and Cam Ward. It's bananas. And we know what Josina Anderson is doing here. She's insinuating the same thing Jamaal Bowman was. Racism is playing a role in why Shedeur Sanders is going to fall to the second round. Not all these, and look, what Jamaal Bowman and Josina Anderson seem to want to forget, you don't think you should put your best foot forward as a professional during a job interview? Because, yeah, you should. You should. And you're being handed the keys to a franchise to $1 billion business in whatever company you're getting drafted to. So somebody interviews badly now, it's racism. Okay, it's not on the person that interviewed badly? I don't understand. Or maybe they want somebody to come across as more professional in some way. He's representing that team. That's okay. That doesn't mean it's got anything to do with skin color. Wow. We knew it would start. We knew it would come, and here it is. Racism is the reason Shedeur Sanders has fallen. Stick a fork right in my eye hole. Boom. Nutcases. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.